Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Sean Tank Top, and I am going to be bringing you this new review show that I'm going to be doing on my YouTube channel. This will be a show about some of the top scenes or stories surrounding Game of Thrones that made the biggest impression with me. It could be elements of controversy surrounding the show, but don't worry guys, this isn't going to turn into like one of those like tinfoil theory Game of Thrones channels. I mean, the last thing you need would be like a Westerosi, like Alex Jones type, right? We have literal pot-bellied vampire goblins that are mating with White Walkers. Got tunnels under the ground. They're coming to get us. Founded through the Targaryen Foundation.
Your wife gets fired from the state-run bakery.
Yep, nope, none of that. It's whatever I want. It's almost like I'm making it up as I go along. I also really appreciate your patience because I said that I was going to try to get this out on Wednesday, and it is now past midnight on Thursday morning because I shot one and it was absolute fucking garbage. So after a little bit of retooling and rethinking, I give to you the list of the drunk man. So first things first, holy shit. The premiere, it happened. No more waiting, no more watching fucking trailers. We're actually watching the show. And that brings me to one of the first things on my list. I totally fucking thought it was a flashback when the scene first started. Just for a little bit. The lighting, the composition, it was all very reminiscent of the previous scene, and I just thought that maybe we'd be getting something from a different perspective, but I mean, of course, like usual, I was wrong. We got a lovely, nice little last performance from Argus Filch, and then bam! Arya pulls a Mission Impossible and Breaking Bad in the same fucking scene. I mean, homegirl is not fucking around. But one of the other big impressions that this scene left on me was ever since Arya went full-on portrait of a serial killer on Meryn Trant, that was when I really started to become kind of unnerved about the state of her humanity. And don't get me wrong, I'm totally rooting for her, but it seems like the fun, playful little girl that we've been watching since season 1 is like completely fucking gone. And now we're just left with the pint-sized Terminator. Number 2. After a couple of scenes of watching the Stark squabble, we cut on over to King's Landing to check out Westeros's most dysfunctional sibling relationship. So Jaime's back, and he doesn't seem to be too keen on this evil Disney Queen cosplay. Oh, hi, sis. Looking rather evil, aren't we? Jaime's already done all this before. I mean, he's seen immense power wielded by the insane. And all signs are pointing a little bit less towards an Elizabeth I kind of a queen. Because that bitch is crazy. But more towards Mommy Dearest territory. But with the capacity and willingness to nuke the entire fucking kingdom. No wire hangers ever! But hold on, we got a swashbuckling suitor in the house. After taking a quick stop at Hot Topic, Euron just kind of casually strolls in like half-mast. What's up, girl? I know you've been thinking about me taking you for a sail along the coast. I mean, we can even do each other's eyeliner. And all throughout the scene, he manages to low-key roast Jaime the entire time. It was a shitload of fun to watch. But then he tells her, I know what you need, I know what you want. I'm coming back and I'm bringing you a gift. And I'm guessing it's something that starts with a T and ends with an Ara. You know, like a tiara. I mean, like she's a queen. 3. Shape of Eve. When we cut back up to the Riverlands where Arya is making through the woods and she happens upon a camp of Lannister soldiers, of which one has, you know, kind of a really nice singing voice. Oh my God. Actually, funny enough, this scene made me think of a classic old Simpsons scene from back in the day.
That's very disturbing.
One of the nice things about this scene is that I had absolutely no fucking idea who Ed Sheeran was until everybody told me that I had to hate him. And I mean, it's fine. It's just like a cute little cameo. I mean, I could see if you knew him and didn't like him, how that would totally fucking take you out of the episode. Now, granted, he is a little bit of a tough sell as a soldier. I mean, seriously, if a bottle of Tom's of Maine toothpaste had a face, it would be that face. And I am a little sad and disappointed that Eddie decided to tuck tail and run off of Twitter after the fallout. Eddie, come on back, dude. Fuck the haters. I mean, not that I would know anything about, you know, dealing with fucking dickheads on the internet. And actually, when I heard that Sheeran was going to be on the show, my first thought was, Jesus. I thought it was going to be for the soundtrack. I mean, that would be a pretty distasteful way to introduce Bran back into the series.
When your legs don't work like they used to before,
Oh yeah, I went there. But honestly, the real importance of this scene was something that I had addressed earlier about Arya and becoming this cold, dead husk of a killing machine. It was a profound relief to see her kind of reconnect with people on a human level, to laugh, to just relax for a fucking second. And the next on the list, that would be the sequence with the Brotherhood and the Hound. I mean, these motherfuckers have been strange bedfellows since they hooked up back in season 6. Kind of going back to Arya, seeing how the Hound has changed, how he's grown as a human being and as a man, dealing with the issues of grief and guilt and looking back on the decisions and the things that he's done in his life. It was incredibly powerful to watch that. Rory McCann, you fucking are the Hound. You never won't be the Hound. I don't give a shit how many Hot Fuzz fans tell me I'm wrong.
Yarp.
And the next up on the list, Sam shovels pot stills by the Citadel. We get to check in with Sam at Old Town, and you can see he's basically just getting bossed around. People are just telling him, hey, put this over here, take that poop over there, take that soup over there. It's a bunch of poop soup. It's a bunch of soup and poop. Even though, contrary to popular opinion, the scene at the Citadel with the poop and soup is a symphony of formalist cinematic beauty. I fucking loved it. It was just this really great montage. I mean, in the matter of about a minute and a half, they were able to put us in Sam's shoes. We're tired of bringing around bedpans. We're trying to feed people soup that looks like the stuff in the bedpan. I'm tired of fucking carrying books for these old ass fuckers who don't give a shit about me trying to save the world. It was a masterclass of editing and sound design. So shout out to both of those teams for getting that shit done. Then once Sam does find out about the dragon glass, he presumably sends a raven to Jon and then gets back to his grunt work. So he's just walking down the hallway, delivering the books, putting in the... And holy shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! It's that Lord of Limestone. It's that Grand Maester of Granite. The Sultan of Shale! Jorah fucking Mormont is in the Citadel. He's gonna be hanging out with Sam, and I cannot wait to see what those two have to talk about. And he looks fucking terrible. And we didn't even get to see his face. I feel like he's gonna open the door and he's gonna be like one of those Power Ranger putty dudes. He is absolute king of the friend zone and warden of the blue balls. That guy has been carrying that torch for Daenerys for so fucking long. I just can't wait to see where this is fucking going. And it's always nice to know that he is literally staying rock hard for her the entire time. As you can see, my Khaleesi, I have never strayed from your side. Is that I will always literally be hard for you. So Dany rolls into the home that she's never known, and it's a really fucking cool scene. I really dig the fact that they just sort of like take it all in, they use that score, and they bring it all together for like it was a really stirring moment. I really like her as a character. Sometimes they sort of sidelined her in like weird subplots just to catch up everything else, but this shit was really strong, man. And that castle looks awesome, and also kudos to the costume director. You know, you can check out like her little like shoulder pads that she had going on, like 80s shoulder pads, but they totally look like the castle in Dragonstone. It was just a nice little touch. And then when you see the dragon swooping down, landing, hanging out in Dragonstone, that shit just feels right. I mean, it's like seeing direwolves in Winterfell or congressional subpoenas in the White House. I mean, all in all, this is a premiere episode. I mean, I heard some people bitch moaning and complaining about the fact that, like, it's kind of boring in the middle or whatever it is. Dude, fuck you. This is exactly what a premiere episode is supposed to be. Has a really spectacular opening. You set up the emotional and storyline trajectories and kind of where they're headed. And then you set up some exposition and get people fucking pumped for what's going to happen. I think it's going to be an absolutely bonkers-ass season. Winter has come, and so did we. You know, right there in your chair. Just sitting and stewing in it.